Okay, I have been here 2 weeks now, and I have just 2 more weeks. It feels like it's gone very quickly. I realized 2 weeks, it takes about 2 weeks to get settled, even though I got immediately into my routine of daily routine here. It does take 2 weeks to sort of feel settled and uh, I feel very focused now, and I wish I was staying longer. Last time I did a sabbatical in Tahiti, I was here 6 weeks, and that was pretty perfect. But it's been just a wonderful and amazing opportunity. I feel very, very fortunate. I was uh, lucky enough to sell a painting this year. And as soon as I sold a painting, I bought a ticket to TV. And that's what has brought me here this year. And I come with my gouache. I packed some paper in like this square watercolor paper. I'm just, it's the right size because I can do a painting, a little painting or a few in the evening. So the size is sort of ideal for me. I keep I brought this book last night, but I always keep a color journal, and the paints I bring. I like to, when I do this wherever I can, get a tray, and so I could move it around, I could go outside, but I pretty much have stayed here in this amazing setup. But I have gouache, and I brought a lot of gouache this time. I have worked on different types of painting. As before, I love to do portraiture of people, and I have done I've worked on these. I don't think this is done. Sort of this is the pregnant baby series. So, a man holding a baby, his wife. These are in the grocery store. When I was here last time, I used to walk a couple miles to get food, and it was an opportunity to take pictures of people. So these were usually people on my walk or in the market. So I like doing these. This one, I'm on the island of Moorea, and this image is from there. This is, and what I intend to do with these, I don't know. I'll keep making them. I just enjoy making them. This modality of painting is really fun for me because there's a roadmap and I don't really have to think, and I just paint. But sometimes that is, I want relief from that, and I like to do something completely off from imagination, free painting. So the different modalities allow me different ways of approaching paint and different ways of painting, which is what I'm always looking for. And then these are, I call it my church series, Women in White. This is my Tahitian daughter, Tabby, and this is the woman near church. I said the churches here are really very beautiful in the setting, but at the same time sort of dark because it's just a sign of Western colonialism. But religion is very important part of the culture here. And the other thing I like to do are sunsets. However, I don't know, the sunsets haven't really been hitting, for me as much. Oh, and I might say, like, this painting, I did a large, it's the water puddles in Tahiti after the rain, and I have done a couple large ones, oil paintings, turn these into large oil paintings. I may do the same with this one. This may end up becoming a large oil painting. Sunsets are sort of in between because I go sort of freestyle and they're a little bit abstract. They are representational, but less so. So those are sunsets. Working on a collage just for fun. This is what I do with my students a lot. Actually kind of had a failed painting, and I cut it into pieces and made some swatches, so I'm kind of piecing that together. That's also a different way to think about painting. And that those are really, really deep for myself. The other thing that I do for myself are these heart paintings, and I did a lot of them a year ago. Large oil paintings where I used fabric dye and then oil painting, and then I sewed threads and yarn, sort of almost like tassels coming out of the paintings. They're heart paintings because they are depictions of my mother's heart, and I look at them as sort of a infograph of a measurement of my mom's heart, and which I initially took from an ectocardiogram, where areas light up when there's blood moving through. And in my original paintings, I sort of really echoed that ectocardiogram. I had fun here breaking free from that, and there's sort of an evolution that I'll just show you. So here I had the ectocardiogram shape, and then I gradually sort of, I think, when I did this one, I still sort of have that shape, and then this one. They started to evolve, and I really like how they're evolving. I'm letting gouache do its thing. I'm going to do more this size. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to also go through these with threads in the way that I did the big paintings. It should be possible, but that's going to be something to experiment when I get home. I'm really enjoying this. I used to love the sunsets. I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying doing these right now. We'll see. It's interesting. I really do these hearts for me. I haven't shared them, and I guess I wasn't ready to share them, and I just started to think about that. Why don't I? Why am I holding back and keeping those private? It doesn't. So that's something I'm going to sort of bring them out of the shadows, and I am going to start to share those. One of the things I love about Tahiti is not only the obvious natural beauty, which is just jaw-dropping, but it's really this simplicity of life when I'm here. Obviously, I don't have all the usual obligations that I have at home. And I try to keep my life at home as simple as possible, but I can manage to make my life here even more simple, and it's pretty ideal for me.
E para himay ito ay hari. Tumafatu. E para himay ito ay hari. E para himay ito ay hari.